Good afternoon, morning, evening, night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to...
There's no mic attached, so you gotta scream. Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have with me the phone and the one guy that likes The Last Jedi.
The one guy in the world.
And I'm JB, your boy JB.
Welcome to the larger.
Hello everyone. I've got a sore throat.
Little baby Tim had the sore throat.
That's the fucking smallest banana I've ever seen. That's fucking pathetic.
So how are we doing on this fine day today?
Speak louder.
Awfully.
Scream.
I'm not going to
We've already had enough screaming in the intro.
So
guys,
I can
Iron Man has been revealed to be in Fortnite.
Like, what the actual fuck? I mean, it makes sense because they had Thanos.
Yeah, like for
He's
Iron
a little
Man's
bit overpowered.
only natural progression.
Yeah, because Iron Man's like the next biggest thing, you know,
Yeah.
in that universe. Have you been able to play as Iron Man yet?
What if they do the craziest thing where they literally make Infinity War, where there's just like the solo, it's just there's 15 million and you play as each like Marvel character and you fight each other. What if that actually becomes
That
like
would be more of a civil war, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Well, half the
The
team would have to play as
possibilities-
little squids.
The possibilities with Fortnite are endless.
Everything can be made in Fortnite.
Yeah.
It's Minecraft. It's the new natural evolution of Minecraft Hunger Games.
It is Minecraft Hunger Games, but good.
We talk about Fortnite every goddamn episode now.
Well, this is a Fortnite episode.
Yeah, so I don't know what your problem
It's
is,
not.
Alex. It is.
You know what? I shouldn't have actually said that Iron Man is in it, because then, if we never brought it up, then you would have lost points. Because if you didn't know
Well, I
in the
would have
last
brought it up.
episode, we set up. I chose last episode's title and thumbnail. Jim chose this episode's, James's next episode's.
Mhm,
And whichever one gets the most views wins.
Views, likes,
and
and
dislike.
dislikes remove points.
So you're going to lose, basically.
So please,
Who's going to lose?
you.
please dislike.
It's not
Jim's-
going to get loads of dislikes.
Please dislike Jim's video and then dislike Alex's and don't dislike.
It is going to get disliked.
No, because this is how you draw people in. You don't understand how YouTube works. You tell people lies, and then they get addicted to your content.
Why?
Well, because, like you said, we talk about Fortnite every episode. And the people that came in...
We're just riding that banana wave.
It's better. Yeah.
You done anything of interest? No? Okay.
My PC broke, still. It's been broken for 2 weeks now.
I haven't done anything.
We saw Deadpool, we can talk about that.
I just pressed upload as we started this on our Deadpool video. All the comments are like, "Oh my god, a video that isn't a Jar Blab on Jar Media." Sorry, let me do that again. A video
yeah.
that isn't a JARCAST on Jar Media. Is this witchcraft?
I don't know what to say. Like nothing's happened.
There's something we need to discuss, because we went on a train and bus extravaganza.
Because
and-
James, we went to see Deadpool 2 in Chippers.
Yeah.
Chippers Cinema, which is getting like renovations at the moment.
Yeah.
Is it really?
So
It's getting more screens put in.
Yeah.
Because there's only two at
it's
the
a
moment.
shithole.
It's a fucking awful.
It's lovely,
cinema.
but it's a shithole.
It is quaint.
Yeah. As we were going in, there were like these builders going on the side.
And there was a dude having a cigarette break that works in there, and Alex walked in and he stopped me and said, "Are you going to see Deadpool?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "This is going to be going on throughout the whole movie." So then I told Alex when we started going up the stairs, and we stood there for a bit, so we had to get on the train even, all the way to Bath.
It was pretty lol. I did actually think about this would be really funny.
Yeah.
If we'll be the only people in there. Just me and Jim watching Deadpool while the whole thing, because it was really serious build work. You could feel the floor shaking.
Yeah.
So it was just...
I don't know why they still had the cinema open.
Yeah.
It's
No,
fucking
you'd have
ridiculous.
closed it for that. That's
But
not
yeah,
that big.
we said if it was something like Rampage or something stupid like that, we would have happily
Yeah.
gone in and just watched it with this building stuff. I would have just had the phone out, just recording it the whole time.
You should have.
That would be brilliant, but unfortunately we didn't. So we had to go
Well,
to
why don't we
a
just
nice
go back
cinema.
this weekend and watch like the shittest thing we can find?
What if the renovations have stopped for the weekend though?
Hmm.
Hmm.
What are we going to do about those cheeks?
Yeah, them sandy cheeks. No, but it was our great uncle's 60th birthday,
Oh, yeah.
and we went on an old timey
I
bus.
saw the intro.
That was from the last
And
episode's
the
podcast
train.
intro.
Yeah,
It was Jim on the...
but we
I was
didn't
about
we
to get
didn't
on it.
talk. We've never talked about our cousins showed us the new hip thing,
Oh, yeah. This is exciting.
which is just damn son.
Is
it
it
exciting,
exciting
or
or is it in that little atmosphere?
No, it's not exciting. It's depressing.
No, but what is it? You gotta
What
explain.
we found out was...
Yeah.
Because I kept doing little cheeky dabs here and there just to piss people off. And then for some reason, my dad or my mum mentioned it to one of my cousins. They're, year 7?
Well, they
They're, what,
range
11, 12.
from the age of like 7 to 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were like, oh, whenever someone dabs at school, we bully them.
Yeah. Because dabbing isn't cool anymore. The cool thing is now flossing, you know? That other Fortnite dance.
So
Or
you
dance that's
saying?
in
Are you
Fortnite.
And then I was
honestly-
like, and then I stopped them and was like, wait, hang on. You know what Fortnite is? Because they go to like a Steiner school, which...
Well, you didn't recognize the dance at first, but I had seen it in Fortnite videos. I'd seen like Fortnite characters doing it, and I was like, wait, what? And they didn't like make that dance for Fortnite, but
but
it's
the
in
only reason
Fortnite.
those kids know about it is...
Yeah, and she's 14 years younger than you, so how old is she? 10?
Mm.
She just yelled out Fortnite. And
Yeah.
it was like, what? Why does this 10-year-old girl know what Fortnite is?
Fortnite Mobile. Everyone at school on the playground's going to be playing Fortnite Mobile.
No, but are you saying memes have got to an extent where if you're not up to date on memes, you get bullied in school?
Yes. Yes, James. Exactly that.
Well, that's only if you attempt to do the memes. If you don't
like,
attempt memes.
I'm a shy little kid. Let's go into school. Look, guys. Get him.
Yeah. Throw rocks at him.
Floss him.
I know that's really fucking bad.
And what I said was, you know what? That makes me like dabbing more now that it's uncool.
No, you want all the really like muscly kids to do it, and then when they get bullied, they just knock the fucking
Mhm.
cunts out.
Mm.
To be honest,
That was like, I was like, have I been in the YouTube stratosphere for so long now that I've just lost it? Like, it's just bleeding into real life now. But it's like, no, that is the power of Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
no. So I go on Instagram. There's people like just doing that dance on like cars.
Yeah.
They're going 60 mile an hour. It's like, the fuck you doing?
Jim, we forgot one of our cousins, for some reason, referenced the JARCAST.
Yeah. That was
Tell him what
scary.
he said.
I can't remember what he said.
It was about Ruben. Do you not remember?
He mentioned about him dabbing, and he said it was like cringy or something. Can't remember.
You loved it when he said that.
That's just.
And I was just like, you're like 12. Why are you watching
Yeah.
this? How do you even get on it? I thought they weren't allowed phones and stuff.
That's really fucking bizarre. Like
I'd never thought about it.
I'm so detached from that stuff that I
Yeah,
have
of
like,
course,
no
we all
experience
are.
of it. But it's like, oh my god.
We're in the gap where like we don't have kids and we find all that just annoying and. But like all of the parents were like, yeah, we know all of that. It's like God.
Is that. What even is life anymore? What
I'm
is
so
this?
happy like we missed that.
We
going
just
to
missed
school.
it, yeah.
I'm
We had
glad.
minor ones, you know, like Crazy Frog and
Well, we had
We had harmless ones.
in secondary school. It was like the troll face generation and stuff.
yeah.
So all
I
just, like,
was
pictures.
right on the peak of raw means I love you in dinosaur
Oh
kind of shit. You remember that?
And we were in the kind of bottom text top.
Well, I
Top
remember
text,
being in
bottom
like
text.
year 9 or 10, and someone was reading Chuck Norris
Yeah.
memes, and that was like the peak of like, wow, this is amazing. And then it was like, you click on a YouTube video, new COD's been announced, and it's just a Rickroll, or it's interior crocodile alligator, you know. Real deep cut now. That stuff's all lame and has been.
But
Is that going to keep happening? Like, with shorter and shorter time, like the memes are just so
it's
expansive.
difficult to say with Fortnite being around because Fortnite, it's not so much like the meme is Fortnite. Fortnite absorbs memes.
It's like a platform.
It puts because now memes are just dances, I guess, and things you can do. Like,
well, memes just like an in-joke, isn't it? Effectively.
Yeah, but I mean, you can sort of send memes through a troll face picture, right? That was the old days. Now there's a dabbing. Dabbing becomes a meme. Dabbing is absorbed by Fortnite. Fortnite sends the meme to everyone, and then not only can you send like dabbing memes via phone, email, MySpace, whatever, you can dab at people.
No, because
in real life.
if you think about it, dabbing like died last year. As soon as Fortnite brought it back, that's when it's become a thing again. It's Fortnite's like re-engineering memes to be better again. So it's going to take like troll faces, and they're going to become like Fortnite related,
Yeah.
and it's going to be like Fortnite
There'll be like
just
a Fortnite troll face.
spray.
Yeah, or a helmet.
It's going to happen. It's going to take all the old memes, put them through like a machine, print loads of money.
I've been waiting for the renaissance of the rage faces, the rage comics.
They're still around, ironically. Well,
A bit, and there's the old person that uses it. Some YouTubers still use the troll face.
The gaming Twitter, gaming Instagram use it. Gaming memes
Really?
on Instagram use it. Yeah, it's all just going to come back through Fortnite.
The point is that memes are so expansive at this point that it doesn't matter what meme you're referencing. There will be a group of people saying, "You're still on that thing."
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If you've just discovered it, it's the first time you've seen it.
They've moved on to Kanye West poop the scoop.
Poop diddy scoop. Scoop diddy poop scoop.
It's like, what's the half-life of a meme now? Like 10 days? That's it.
memes
They come
die
and go.
quick.
Yeah. Like,
It's so short.
But I thought the latest thing that has put flossing in its place was the shoot or whatever it's called. That dance where you like jump on one foot, kicking and doing that, and then you go like that. Yeah.
that's been a fucking Snapchat thing for ages. That's one of the dance moves like Snapchat.
But it's all over Instagram at the moment and shit. I guess because it was in This Is America as well.
In cycles, doesn't it?
Mm.
Like little mini cycles. Like they dip for a little bit, and then something makes it relevant again, and it comes back to the top, but then it starts dipping.
Yeah.
And they don't always complete. The old one will fall into obscurity. Like, when was the last time you saw a Dat Boy meme?
That's going to come back as well.
Who Dat Boy?
I generally, like, the more the meme like culture becomes like bigger, I get more sick of it. Like, it's like at this point I go on Twitter.
Speaking.
What did you just say?
I said the proto hipster coming
No,
out.
it's just like I go on Twitter, and it's like I go through my feed. There's one meme. There's like 5 memes just separated, and it's just like, this isn't funny. What is this? Like, what are you doing? Just go.
You love some of them. You love Loss. You love.
Okay, no, I like Lost because it's actually creative.
Loss is good because it's like at the bottom of everything.
It's the most in-joke of in-jokes.
Well, yeah, you can make a meme and have loss in it, and it's like people can find it funny without noticing the loss.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you know loss as well, then you can locate the loss.
Well, I remember there was an episode where we were angry about Harambe, where I was specifically.
Mm.
And that seems like, in meme years, decades ago.
It does feel like ages ago. It's
I
so
remember
weird.
H3 did that notorious Harambe video.
Did they?
Yeah.
Can I say H3, just don't even watch any of their videos anymore. Like, for me, they've died. They're gone.
So we went on a steam train. It was a few people in our families, like, significant birthdays. There was like a 50 and
a 60, a 70, and another 70.
Yeah. And they all love buses and trains, so we went on this bus for a total of, I guess, 3 hours, nearly.
The total time throughout the day on the bus was 3 hours. And fuck knows how long we were on the trains for.
Probably about the same.
Yeah.
6 hours just on old
how was
transport. And it was really hot as well. And I was in a blazer with jeans on.
It was really hot.
And I was like, I'm committed to wearing this blazer, just sweat pouring down. Could feel my skin just burning, my pale porcelain skin just...
And that
I
was
could
on-
hear it going.
Sizzling.
That was on Saturday, wasn't it? You went to the...
I think it was Saturday. Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. Because on Saturday I went to a car meet.
Oh, yeah.
Car meet in Swindon. Police there. In a massive wide open car park and just stank of weed.
The policeman did.
What? No, it was
No,
just
police
some...
were there and it stank
It was
of weed.
probably the people
the
with
car
their
show
cars
did.
like that far off the ground because they're twats. But it was... And then it got moved. So, and then we just had a curry, so it was all good. That's all I've done.
What do you do at them? Just look at each other's cars?
Just stand around. Talk to other people, you know.
Nice. It's cool that you can be drawn together by
Car.
a car, yeah. A similar taste in something.
No, but the car meets aren't exactly good.
Why do you go to
there's
them then?
no, because it's just like going to them's like good because you like connect with people who like the same thing. But now please shut them down because of the amount of people who just get killed because the people just think it's funny. So you just drive down the closest road as fast as possible. Like I had this story when I was there that there was some area in like Cheltenham or something where there was like a double roundabout and there was a girl standing on the path. Car flew around and killed her instantly. That's how horrible that
Boy
scene
races.
is. Yeah. And it's like when I was there, people on motorbikes were going there just to torment the people in the cars. So they were just flooring. So I think some guy on a bike got done for like 130, literally down the road next to the car. A guy on a moped got handcuffed and got taken to prison. No idea what he was doing. I think he was doing a wheelie down the road or something. But it's a really good thing to do. But it's just like the scene is horrible and it's full of really horrible.
So next
people.
time you go to one, let me know where it is so I can tell everyone to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Basically, that's all I've done. Not exciting at all.
That was pretty exciting. You saw someone go do a wheelie at over 100 miles an hour. We sat on a train from decades ago. A steam train.
The train was nice.
It was quite nice, but we were on it for hours. And it was just like, you guys have probably seen Harry Potter out there. It was
Yeah,
like Harry Potter.
just like the train from Harry Potter.
Yeah. That's how much of a stereotype we are.
But did you not like? But you went to eat though, didn't you?
We did go to a pub.
Was it shit? Was it as bad as what you'd be like?
It was actually a really nice
It was pretty
pub.
nice. It was decent.
With really nice beer.
Yeah, it was nice.
Tasted like caramel.
Well, there was a beer festival there.
Nice.
The beer from the pub was better than the stuff from the festival.
They must have it from like oak barrels or something. Best way to drink beer.
Point was, buses, trains. We were talking to each other yesterday when we were on this like really fancy brand new train that they put on the trains around here. They put on the tracks. Like in 50 years time, are we going to be nostalgic for this train?
We won't be, because we're not interested in trains, but train people might be.
Yeah.
I feel like there is a difference between steam trains specifically and even some of the diesel ones.
I think it's because it's like a mechanical thing. It's like I love old cars because they're old cars. They're really mechanical and old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's the same with like trains, planes, boats.
But like these new trains are like the equivalent of what like a Prius is.
Yeah. So
Basically.
in my mindset, in like 50 years, am I going to be excited over a Prius? No, I'm not going to give a shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So would someone
And you love cars.
So if someone loves planes, trains, would they be excited for the equivalent? Planes.
They were just kind of the nature of the time, the result of the time. And it just happened to be, at that time, quite charming, what they were.
Well, do you think people found them charming back then? They were
They would have liked them, because it would be this new technology that can... Wow, I don't have to spend hours...
riding a horse.
Yeah, effectively.
Or taking a canal boat pulled by a horse.
Yeah. I've never gotten the vehicle appreciation thing, though.
I that day made me sort of understand it. Because just from seeing the bus, it was like, oh.
The bus
You
was
know?
quite nice,
Well, Jim, if
but
you
it had no
saw-
suspension, James.
Okay,
yeah, we
well,
going
went down the
over speed
motorway
bumps.
on a double-decker bus.
Going a maximum of like 38.
Yeah, maximum speed,
motorway.
38 miles per hour on the motorway with no suspension.
It's like
yeah, you're bouncing
I had to
around.
go over speed
and-
bumps at points. The whole
Yeah.
thing just went.
like Jim, if you were just walking down the road and a really really old hot wad drove past, you'd be like,
Quite a few come down here,
So
and
you'd be
every
like-
time it's like I like the look of that.
yeah, you'd be like, you'd appreciate it because
Yeah.
it's old and it's cool. But
I
do
want
as well
to
on
own
a
a-
surface level, but I would never ever want one.
I totally
It'd
would.
be such a pain in the ass.
yeah,
Well, if I were
One of
rich, you just pay for someone to like deal with all the shit, and then on a hot summer's day, you go out driving
put the
around.
roof
for,
down,
like-
just
Yeah,
chill. That's the thing though. Like you can pay people. Like some people own these really expensive fires. They pay like people hundreds and hundreds of thousands to keep them in like a shed and like clean them often and keep
Mhm.
them like as
Keep them-
pristine as
Mhm.
yeah.
possible. It's fucking crazy.
I guess it's kind of a business, like the
No,
car
it's definitely a business.
investment and picking which ones are going to
Like
be
cars.
classics.
As much as like people say you invest in houses, you don't. If you want to buy something and then be able to flip it like with not that long, you can. It's cars.
Well, you have to have knowledge for that, though. The difference is like a house has intrinsic value more than a car.
Yeah,
Cars
but
depreciate.
when houses appreciate in value, every house does. That's the thing. That's how it works.
Yeah.
But with a car, only that car does. Like I've told you constantly, if there's only one car right now that's going to hit the £1 million mark, and that's an R34 Skyline, because
But how much are they to buy?
the world record one in like Japan went for 250,000, I think.
Yeah, so that's an investment so large you might as well just buy a house.
But then like right now you can buy them for probably about 30, 40. As soon 2 years time when they go to America, you'll be a Sam for 100k, easy, because you can't import them into America. So America's
See, that's so
stupidly huge.
inside baseball. No one would know that
I know.
apart from you.
But if I had that money, I like buy a couple and then just sell them and make a stupid amount of money. That's if you want to invest in anything right now, you invest in that specific car.
Well, one of the rich jarlings out there might do it, and they owe us.
Elon Musk watching this right now wants to get
Got
into
my
the
next idea.
the car stock
Just
market.
buys every one of them that is available.
Sells them for like stupid amount of money.
Do you know, I read a sad statistic, moving on to something else.
What did you
In
eat?
2015, there were under 400 registered corgis in the UK.
Oh, that's
Wow.
actually pretty sad. Jeez, damn.
And they were listed as like not
Endangered.
endangered, but like the Kennel Club's equivalent word.
But it's just like you need to breed
Wait,
them.
so are they actually like dying out then?
There's a fear of it, yeah.
Why?
I think it's because it's like corgis. I don't doubt it factors into it, but it's like corgis. That's the Queen's dog, so it's like there's a
Yeah.
lot of money like attached to them.
I guess.
Was it might have been because all the time there's a certain generation of people, bit older, kind of granny age, always stop me and say, "I used to have one of those."
Really?
Yeah, and it's always from like a similar age range, and then I'm always thinking, just so loads of people used to have them. But
Yeah,
went-
it's like there's like a generation thing where each like generation has that dog.
yeah,
Like right now we're pug. We're in the pug generation.
yeah, we are.
Thanks to Peds.
And then like our grandparents would have been the corgi generation. And it's those
Yeah.
type of dogs where they have that popularity.
Mhm.
And after that they just kind of not die
yeah,
out,
then they're
but,
seen as not cool anymore.
but then
I guess
which is kind of bad in a way because then
like-
it's like
corgis are functional dogs. Pugs like can't breathe. Is the
corgis are full on working dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're useful. Like no matter what, they're useful dogs. Pugs.
Well, the breeders apparently are scared to breed a bunch of them in case they don't sell. No, they're just stuck with like 1 million corgi puppies.
But it's also because like in the kennel club, like the genes, the really fucking good genes, they don't want to like ruin.
Mm-hmm.
So they also want to have that pristine line of like corgis. And obviously now the queens have gone. It's like,
Yeah, I was about to say the Queen lost her last one.
but doesn't she has more corgis, but not like from that line?
They're not pure. They're
not
they're like mixes with sausage dogs and stuff. But yeah, I was just thinking.
I was like talking about this the other day. Like I've slowly been really like loving corgis. Like
Have you?
just being with Argy, it's just like he's so good.
There's something about them that is pretty funny.
Yeah. Like, I love big dogs. I really don't like small dogs, but corgis are special. I love them.
So like,
They're
they've
big
got
dogs
the
with
brain of a
tiny
large
legs.
dog with half of the body of a medium one, and the legs of a small dog. They've got like a bit of all.
And I love them. But then you see like other dog breeds that aren't involved in that popularity thing at all.
Mhm.
Like border collies aren't like at all.
No. And then there are ones that are like constant, like Labradors. They're just always.
German shepherds,
And German Shepherds you always see
huskies,
around.
those type of dogs.
Yeah.
Labradors must be the most consistently popular dog. Like,
Like you see more if you
Out
go
there.
out for a walk. You 100% guarantee you'll see a Labrador or a retriever. It's 100%. Like when I walk Gaius, there's always two, always every single time.
Mm-hmm. No, I was going back to the corgi thing. Where there was that Netflix show, The Crown,
yeah.
which came out, which apparently boosted interest in corgis because there's of course
Really?
corgis in it 'cause it's about the Queen. I wouldn't be surprised if there are certain shows that have a corgi in. There's that other Netflix show. What's it called? You've watched it. Max
Yeah, the
Thing you
Max
wrote
Landis
it.
one. Fuck, what's
Dirk
the...
Gently.
Dirk, yeah.
There's a corgi in that. There's a corgi in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
So what we need to do is, if the corgi population gets really low, you've got to play that one episode of Cowboy Bebop,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll boost
Yeah.
corgi population.
I guess like you just don't think about them, really. Because why would you? Unless they're randomly in pop culture thing that you see.
Aren't they quite popular in like Japan and America though?
Yeah, because they look like chibis. Well,
I don't know,
try this.
I don't think they're as popular in Japan. Like Japan has,
They
you
love
know,
the sheep.
the Shiba. The
Mhm.
Shiba Inu.
They're really
like,
expensive to buy.
I want like an Akita though, because they're dogs designed to like attack bears. It's just like they
What
are
do they look
Shibas.
like?
They're
Oh, they
Shibas
just
but
look like-
big. But they attack
Shibas
bears.
are quite big. There's one around here I've seen.
I'm pretty sure that might be an Akita, maybe.
It's quite big.
I
yeah.
want to move to the North Pole and get a Newfoundland.
What are
Go swimming with it.
The fucking huge bear dogs.
There are a few around here.
Yeah. I just feel sorry for them in weather like this.
I know.
Because, like, what can they do?
No, I was walking Argy once, and there was this lady with a Newfoundland, and she was like holding it back. It was like, he's really friendly, but I'm scared your dog won't come out alive.
Why?
Because it's so big. If it like just even gently plays,
Like Argy
Uh-huh.
has a fear of being squashed, so
Uh-huh.
that dog
Oh,
is going
God.
near him.
it would be really funny though to see like a little tiny dog with attitude versus one of those because they're probably big.
They're always
big
so
babies.
like settled though.
Mm-hmm.
They seem like such chilled out dogs.
Oh yeah, they are really fucking big and fluffy. Damn.
I just think about the amount of times Max would sit on Argy and
Look at that. Like
They're huge.
fucking huge.
Their heads, it is like stroking a bear.
Mm.
Their heads are so
Well,
massive.
Like, isn't it like the thing with like the bigger the dog, like the softer they are, like with like kids and stuff.
That tends to be the case.
Argy's really nice with kids though. He's
just
even
not
been
like-
around babies, and he just puts his ears back and goes up to them, and is gentle. Dogs are too good for the human race. That's the takeaway here.
Dogs are like the perfect species,
Mm-hmm.
just in existence. That's why the Earth exists, to host
Yeah.
dogs.
I'd like a German Shepherd at some point.
Oh, I love German Shepherds.
They're
They were
so nice.
always like my dog. Like I want a German
Yeah.
Shepherd, but like I just love Border Collies now, because I've just had Border Collies forever.
Well, woof woof.
Doggy doggy. Should we
Well,
go on
hi,
some
doggy.
Redite?
We'll go to Redite. Right after D's. Unless I just give your throat a little break now and again.
I've got a really bad throat at the moment. It's because I've just been I haven't drank anything today, so my throat's just like
Oh, so you've done it to yourself then?
I've done it to myself. Yeah, I just don't think. It's like when I concentrate, I don't think to drink. It just doesn't like.
That would be an awesome name for the cast if it wasn't already taken. I don't think to drink.
Write that in the list, like after James's one.
I can't. I just don't. I'm just gonna work. Like if I didn't feel hungry, I'll probably forget to eat.
You should just carry something like this around with you.
No, but then I drink, and
It's
then
tiny.
I drink such a small amount that I don't want to drink.
So we're on to Reddit questions now. If you want to leave your own questions that we can answer on this show, head over to the Jar Media Reddit page and there's a thread where you can leave questions in. Questions like this one from a really difficult Reddit username. Don Quiziote. Alex, is it true that Jamie was born with a beanie on his head? Yep. You have pure commitment to that beanie.
Yeah, it's gone too far now.
You're too far
Wait.
gone.
Yeah.
Even when we're on that train, on the bus, didn't come off.
34-degree weather.
So do we all have that thing? Like Jim has his beanie. What do you have? I used to have my shorts,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yours was the shorts.
but no more. I now wear this. This is just my
You had
clothes
that
now.
jacket as well, that grey jacket.
What one?
The fluffy one.
The pink, the one that had the pink bits on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't mind me of that jacket.
I don't think I have a thing. I used to wear those ugly chinos that were like beige.
I don't have
You,
a
you
thing.
used to wear lots of like old man clothes back in the day.
Like cardigans and
Yeah.
chinos and stuff like that.
Do you know what? I'm gonna be honest. If I knew how to speak Japanese, I would move to Japan.
What does that to do with any of
Nothing.
what we just said?
It doesn't. That's what I'm just
Why?
Because the car scene is like so good. That's I just want to go.
That's
for
your
the
main
cars.
reason.
Yes.
Not the culture or the...
No, everything else is amazing, but like the cars is just insane.
Where do you live?
In some like tiny Tokyo apartment.
You'd have to always be out driving.
Yeah.
You only use your room for sleeping. Nothing more.
Then like every weekend I go to a racetrack and like sleep in a van. That's the life I'm leading to slowly.
Raisin_321 says, picture this scenario. The Make-A-Wish Foundation has approached you and said a little boy with a terminal illness has said they want to be on this cast. Sorry, on the cast. But you do the cast and they're really cringy and ruin the cast. What would you do?
That sounds like normal jar content.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the insult, first of all.
That
That was kind of epic what you just did.
cheers, guys. I swear we've had like 20 questions about Make-A-Wish Foundation.
No, I don't remember
I
one.
swear we've had like
I have no idea what you're on
600.
No, I think you're
I
just
think
dreaming
Jim-
it again.
yeah.
You're
Okay.
dreaming jar questions again.
So Alex, move on.
Okay, this might sound harsh, but my answer would depend on when they die.
That's quite a good point, actually.
If we recorded it and then they died, we'd be like, well,
Yeah.
just delete the files.
No.
If it really was unusable.
No. I wouldn't do that. That's horrible.
I'm just goofing. Or am I?
You're supposed to be nice, Alex. You're supposed to be
Well,
a nice person.
They died thinking they were getting to be in a Jarcast.
It's
No, we
like
have high
George from
standards
Halo
here.
Reach.
No, what you do is you'd upload the video in their memory. Like, come on.
We'd have to have a vote on it. And my guess is Ruben would be heavily against it. He hates children.
Well, what if it comes out? We did a cast of someone from the Make-A-Wish Foundation and we deleted it. That'll make us look like the biggest fucking like scumbags in the world.
But I
We
mean,
look so
what does
evil.
what does he want to be on the cast for? Like, to sit and just do a thing with us, or to have it uploaded to the internet? Like,
Yeah, because in that case, you could have just chosen PewDiePie.
what?
What does
Why would you not choose PewDiePie?
No, what I'm
Right.
saying is, if all he cared about was being on an internet video,
No, I mean, obviously, it wants to be a jar video, but why does it matter if the video is uploaded or not?
well,
You
so
know?
people know that it happened? I don't fucking know. So his family can see it,
be happy?
see his final hours,
Mm.
which is a hospital bed
Oh,
in the middle.
he dies while recording.
That'll be
Then
an
we
awesome
would
episode.
upload that then. Jake Paulett or Logan Paulett or whichever one it
What would
was.
the title be of that one?
Little kid dies? Question mark. Live on the JARCAST? Dark as fuck.
Oh, the next question is, I have a terminal illness and I'm dying. Can I please? No, just playing around. Magpie Lark says, how easy is it for you to be honest? This question is specifically not for Alex, since we all know he can't tell the truth.
Well, it depends what you have to be honest about.
I would straight up say that I can't lie. I don't ever lie.
Yeah,
I
you
have
are
to be
a
honest
terrible
about
liar.
everything. Like I feel so bad in myself that I'll never let it go. So I have to be honest. I'm
Your
honest about
dishonesty is more honest than your honesty, ironically enough, because it's so transparent.
it. I'm an honest man.
You don't hide anything behind a impenetrable wall of just muscle and most powerful things.
I'm trustworthy and I'm good.
What's a scenario where you would be dishonest?
If like you killed James's dad, like,
You think you can hack it?
well, I mean, what would you even do in that situation?
What,
That's
kill James's
difficult
dad?
either way. No, you killing James's dad.
I was wheeling
and
100 miles an hour down the
I've
street
either
and
gotta
killed your dad. What do
I've
I do?
either got to protect you from like going to jail, or be honest with James.
Because James would try and run me over. He'd
No.
wheelie in his car and get me.
No, first of all, that would not happen like at all. Because you're using my dad. It's like no matter what, I'm gonna be fucking like destroyed because it's my dad.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm using that because it. The question isn't specific, like, you know.
Just don't kill my dad, Alex,
there are very big, like,
Balls. Yeah, big swallow.
there are massive balls, but you can tell a little lie, which can be quite easy to tell the truth because the little lie isn't even that necessary, or you can tell a big lie, in which the truth is harder to say, you know. So it's situational.
You're goddamn
I
right.
just don't like talking about lying, to be honest.
Even talking about lying makes James upset, so we got to move on.
It does. Like, mock me for that.
Atomic Catacombs says, hey there, JARCAST, this is Max, the fan Alex, Jamie and James met when seeing Infinity War.
Oh, hello,
Oh,
mate.
I didn't get to
son.
say it for the short time I spoke to you three, and I know I said it on Twitter, but I've been a fan of IHE for about 3 years now, and a JAR fan from the very beginning of the new channel's existence. I really love everything you three and Ruboon do, so I just wanted to write on the Reddit page reiterating it. You're rock. Although not gonna lie, I was slightly disappointed to watch the Infinity War cast and not hear mention of you three meeting a fan, but it's cool, lol.
I wasn't on that cast, was I? Was it
No,
actually
you
the
weren't.
cast?
You abandoned us because it was so late.
I did not abandon you, Alex.
Yeah.
I did not.
And he asked
a
one
lie.
question.
Honestly, I wasn't entirely sure if you knew all of us or just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see.
That's often the case whenever we meet anyone that recognizes us, because they always target you.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Big YouTube star. I'll be big
So
than you one day.
I never want to be like the big-headed jerk and be like, "Hey, good to meet you. I'm Jamie. you know me from the JARCAST."
That's one of my. We've had some pretty good, really nice jar
Mm-hmm.
recognizers. And that was a particularly good one. But he had a question, just a quick one. I think it was just for me though. For Alex, I was wondering, out of an I Hate video and a search for the worst episode, which takes longer? Search for the worst takes longer, way more time to edit, and you have to watch a movie over and over. I think that's it. Once again, thanks Jar for being great. No problem, Max.
Anytime we can employ him to replace the dog.
And if you're terminally ill, you're welcome. Good evening, Jim. Do you have any funny stories about sleepwalking/talking? Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis?
Can I ask, why is that specific to Jamie?
Yeah.
Can I just say?
And also,
Did I say Jem?
Yes,
you said hi, Jim.
Jim.
Oh, is that the person's name?
Oh, the name was Good Evening Jim. Probably should have explained that.
You just said hi, Jim, and then said the rest of it.
Wait, did I?
Yeah, you did.
What? Wait, I said hi, Jim.
You said hi, Jim, and then just asked the question.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay, so the question is asking about sleepwalking, sleep talking, and paralysis.
The answer.
Do you have any funny stories about sleepwalking or talking?
Okay. I'm completely terrified of sleep paralysis. Like, I just
Have you experienced it?
not yet, but I know you will.
It sounds like the most terrifying thing in the world ever.
It's like
Sounds
everyone
nice
will.
to me.
Everyone will experience it.
Will they?
I sleep talk.
What?
I have really bad sleep. You know, ages ago, like years ago, I made an edgy tweet saying I hate sleeping.
No, but
Ruben called me on it 'cause it was edgy. That's because I have like panic attacks when I sleep.
what, every night?
No, it's like when something happens.
Something stressful.
Yeah, so I'll sleep talk, I'll panic attack. It's like I've had these like parts where I've woken up like just like that in a complete panic, screaming and smashing a door because I couldn't get out. It stopped.
Wait, so you were smashing a door?
I was like
So you were...
trying to like get out.
Wait, so were you actually smashing a door, or in the dream you were smashing a
No,
door?
as in I was trying to get out my door, but I mean smashing by.
So
like,
you were
banging.
sleepwalking then?
But I was completely awake. I knew what I was doing, and I knew it was stupid, but I couldn't stop screaming and like screaming for help, and trying to open the door. Like I was just doing that at the door constantly. But then it stopped. I sat down. I went to bed again, and that kind of repeats over a night when it's really bad.
You hear some weird stories about sleepwalking and...
That wasn't a very funny story, by the way.
No, it's absolutely fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's not
It makes it funny.
story. So I sleep
I
talk.
just made it funny. So
I'll sleep talk as well, and I only know this because
do you sleep talk like every night?
I don't know because I don't fuck it. I'm
Well,
not
yeah.
awake. But I've only found out when like I was on Skype and the person was like, "You're sleep talking," and it's like I have full-on conversations when I'm asleep.
Mama Luigi.
And I've
Problem?
Like, I have the worst nightmares like humanly possible. Basically, but none of them's funny. It's just like, honestly, seriously, I'm scared to like sleep, like outside of my room.
Scared to sleep every night.
No, like if I'm not
outside
in
of
my
your room.
if I'm not sleeping in my room, I'm scared because if I wake up and like sleepwalk or do something like that,
Oh, right.
like I could like fall down the stairs and like fucking like break like something.
God. Yeah, I just say Mama Luigi in my sleep.
I just
don't
go.
sleepwalk or nothing.
I go. Damn, son.
That was one of the best jar questions and responses, I think. Jushi says, is there anything you believed in way too long as a child?
I was gonna say something edgy, but I'm not going to.
No, say it. You can't do that.
Yeah, that isn't fair on us and on the listeners.
The thing I believed in having friends.
You didn't believe in it. Really? That is such a like edgy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say it because it's just dumb and edgy.
No, but that's a good answer. You have a better answer than I have.
What?
What's your answer then?
I have.
I believed that the sun's eye was real.
I've never believed in anything.
What's the sun's eye?
You'll find out one day.
I remember that time when you were having a little circle joke like, "Oh, James, we're going to the sun's eye in London."
How's that a circle jerk?
You're going to spoil the video we're going to do though.
Jim, do you remember these times when Alex and Ruben would be like, no matter what it was, they'd always be allied with each other? So if we were having an argument, Alex and Ruben would just be like, always arguing the point, even if it was wrong, even if it was really retarded.
Well, it was more
argue.
if because me and James tend to like the same things, and you tend to not.
What?
And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And you tend to like the same things, and you tend to not. And Ruben and Alex would battle against us on the case of Max Payne 3.
Even if Ruben's never like been involved in it, never played it, if it was a game or something, he'd always disagree with you instantly. And that me and Jim just put, what the fuck are you doing? And just argue it. Because that's what we used to do, like on Facebook and the original P-Hub Club. We just argue about things, like, that's what we did.
About Max Payne 3? 90% of the time. Next.
Yeah, I don't really have an answer to that one. Because I was just so level-headed, well thought through,
Just
mature
really
for my age.
Down to earth.
I didn't even wear nappies ever. Chilean man in New York says, do you think that there will be a point when the whole comic book movie craze will stop?
Never.
If so, when do you think it will happen?
Never.
We still got a while left.
I mean, Infinity War was so good that...
Yep,
That's it.
It's like refilled the gas a bit.
Yeah.
I think it'll end when
Captain America stops being in movies.
When Initial D gets a live action that's actually good.
So James clearly didn't even listen to the question.
Initial D's a comic book.
Oh, damn, son.
Oh, James just owned me.
It's a manger.
Which is a comic.
It's a manga.
No, what came first, manga or comic books?
Comic books.
Did they?
No, I'm going to Google.
Well, didn't they originated from... I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because I'm just going to sound stupid.
I'm pretty sure, like, manga character designs were based off old Western cartoons.
That sounds right, but there's going to be one guy out there who's like, these fucking idiots.
He whips out his samurai sword. Swing!
He looks back at his samurai swords with like a mounted, like original anime.
Like a shrine to the guy that invented manga.
Like 1933 was like the first comic in America.
Yeah.
And then it was post World War II that manga became like a big
So
thing.
Jim, well done. Your manga knowledge is extremely high. Nice. Garbage Disposal asks, did you ever win any awards / competitions as children or adults?
Huh? What?
Well, James doesn't get to hear it again.
I was reading, okay? I was fact proofing because that's what we do. We don't spread lies.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
Exactly.
We do
Alex.
spread lies.
You do, I don't. I'm truthful, unlike you.
James, is,
And what did you- what was
is
the
Iron
question?
Man in Fortnite?
Yes. What was the question?
Did you ever win any awards?
Well, all the awards I'm going to win, I'm going to win later in life, so no.
Okay.
No.
I came second in a swimming race once
Oh, damn, son.
at 3 people.
I came first.
Really?
I'm just the most average human on everything. I'm like,
It's fucking annoying.
I beat Jim in that one race in school because I stood at the finish line.
oh yeah, I was the fastest in primary school. The
I was
fastest
as well.
runner.
No, you weren't.
I smashed.
I was faster than you.
Nah, I was faster than Jim.
I'm fast as fuck,
I
boy.
remember that race, but I was so quick. I stood at the finish line waiting for people to finish because I was so stupid. And then I finished and won. Actually, I drawed with you.
I don't remember this. This was probably like year 2 when we still had fucking baby legs.
I was quick as fuck, boy.
Oh, I won an art competition once.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, in primary school again.
Oh.
So I've always been quite good at copying things, and the challenge was to like copy some work of art. So I did that and then won. I won, I think, a £10 W.H. Smith book voucher.
Fuck. Like today, that's like, oh shit, boy, give me that £10 voucher. Do you remember?
Yeah, I don't
World
think
Book
I've ever
Day?
won anything.
None of us have
Do you
ever
remember
won
World Book
anything.
Where they used to give us
Impressive.
like free. They used to give you like stuff to go.
They
to,
gave
like,
you the book
bookshop.
day token where it was
Yeah.
like you get £1 off a book.
I never used it. I never. What bookshop even accepted it?
Waterstones.
Like what bookshop in Cannes?
We don't have one in Caen.
Exactly. So why did they even bother? Like no kid's
Because
gonna
we
go
have
to like.
travel. We have automobiles.
But just to say, you've just come home from like you've just got finished work at 3 o'clock to pick your kid up, and they're like, let's go get a book. It's just like fuck off. No, I'm not driving to Chippenham in rush hour to get you a book. Nah,
Solid point. Mambo
I'll just buy it on Amazon in a deal.
Mumbo Bungo says, what are some classic jar questions that you've made up and passed off as a fan question?
What?
Any old blab.
You'd have to ask Alex, because Alex is the only one that knows.
I was hoping you guys could answer, because I can't remember.
Well, no, I can't remember. It's been so long.
I can't
I'm
remember.
pretty sure you said that Portal Gun Bum Fun was a fan question.
Wasn't it?
No.
I wouldn't know.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The poo one definitely wasn't.
Oh my.
It was a load of blabs. The ones where I'm just laughing the whole time.
Yeah. Well, it's really obvious because you'd always say the person's like Reddit name and just make something up on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like just the fakest bullshit. Anyway, fuck knows, to be honest.
Thou Hoodied says, this one for James. Okay, so it's well established by science that masturbating can degrade life. Now, would you masturbate 6 times every day knowing you'll live a smaller lifetime? Or would you never masturbate again knowing you'll never experience splooge again forever?
Why is that just for James, first of all?
Well, it makes sense. If that degrades my life, that means that makes sense as to why I'm so unhappy.
Well, I mean, it does.
What do they mean by degrade life?
I don't
Yeah.
Do they mean it like takes years off your life? What do they mean?
But surely that's
science.
surely that
said
that isn't
so-
specific to masturbation. Surely if you fuck 24/7, you're just going to die even quicker. Is that
Well,
why?
yeah, that's what doesn't make sense about it. And I mean,
Or it does say, however, sex is still allowed, in brackets.
Okay, so this is just a bullshit question.
wait, so he's made up this science thing because there's a lot of people that like just stop jerking off completely because like the health benefits. I mean, it's obviously it's bad to go into like addiction territory,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess most of the people that get addicted to stop, they just like clean cut.
Let's go cold turkey.
They have to go tepid turkey.
So what we're saying, if you can't masturbate, then what would you do?
Not masturbate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just do other things. Get someone else to do it.
Do a push-up every time you want to wank.
One push-up.
Mm-hmm.
Buy a car park. That's what I do.
And then wank.
Over the car park.
Poofart99 says, what are your favourite kinds of cookies? Do you like cookies? Do you know what cookies are?
Okay. There's this whole thing that like cookies to us aren't like are like different.
Cookies are biscuits in America, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but cookies are cookies to us.
like a cookie is a gigantic biscuit that's really soft and
No,
Stop it.
because Oreos are cookies.
they're not cookies. I don't think they're biscuits.
That's only because we didn't have them until America kindly introduced them to us. So we took their nomenclature.
Okay, so what okay,
Yeah.
we
Because we don't know what they are.
What?
No one knows what they are.
What, cookies?
No, Oreos. No one even knows what they're made of.
No, they don't. Not even Oreo knows.
So-
They're just
so-
like in a
so
factory and a
basically-
fucking Oreo goose lays them.
The slime slug also
From
makes.
Futurama, yeah.
so if they mean biscuits, obviously we eat biscuits because we're English.
Yeah.
That's we're a biscuit country, and we
That's why we're all obese. You know, apparently there are more like obese kids in the UK than in America now.
Well, not more obese kids, but a higher percentage.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
should we get McDonald's by the way?
We just have loads and loads of children that are like obese. Just children everywhere, just fat children filling up the country.
That's why we're overpopulated.
Just so many
We're not
fat
actually
kids.
overpopulated. We're just way
Oops.
more because they're like all fat.
Okay, so cookies, the big round things. Obviously, we eat them because we've talked about how we used to buy them from Sainsbury's.
But the Americans out there might think we're talking about
Biscuits.
like a digestive.
But I'm just saying, of course,
They don't have digestives.
Yeah, that I just
an
triggered
English
that.
biscuit we obviously eat.
What's like a biscuit they have? Custard creams, bourbons.
It's just like the most English things possible. I mean,
Jaffa
they
cake?
just have shit like Oreos. You know?
That's their like biscuit. They don't have like a sugar.
So they don't have a
shortbread.
plain digestive.
Yeah.
They have crackers as well.
Tell me they don't have penguin bars.
No.
Penguin. Are they
Penguin
biscuits?
bars are like really
The thing is
European.
with biscuits and cookies in this country, there's such a blurred line.
There's not though.
There is though, because a crunchy
No.
chocolate chip little circle thing isn't a biscuit.
No,
It's
it's
a
not a cookie. It's not a cookie.
It is a cookie.
No, it's
a
not.
Maryland
It's
cookie
not.
is a cookie.
I don't consider them cookies.
They are cookies.
I'd
you
say
look
they're
at,
cookies.
You look at that, and that is a cookie, but to you, it's not a cookie.
dough with chocolate chips.
Is that the
No, but
difference?
it's just-
like how
it's
you
not-
make it? Because
No.
a digestive isn't like baked, but a cookie is.
How do they make them then?
I don't know.
It's like
a goose
cook-
legs.
Yeah.
a cookie has to be like soft and like.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Yes. No, there's no such thing as a hard cookie. Because a hard
Yeah,
cookie
there
is a
is.
biscuit. You don't get soft fucking biscuits, do you?
Sometimes the cookies
When a
from
cookie
So-
goes,
but
no,
but
when
do
a
you
biscuit
get-
goes soft,
Do you
it's a
get
shit
chocolate
biscuit.
chip biscuits?
Yes.
No,
No, they're chocolate chip.
they're chocolate chip cookies.
No, they're not. They're chocolate chip. They're chocolate chip.
what is
biscuits.
Maryland then?
Biscuits. They're not cookies.
They
Cookies
are
are
not,
a thing.
They are
Doesn't it
not
say
biscuits.
cookie on it?
Yeah.
No, they're not cookies. I don't know what you're on about. They're biscuits.
If you're
'Cause they're-
American,
they're-
Google Maryland cookies.
You know they are American.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, Maryland is a place in America.
So that's why they're called cookies, because they're actually
I
biscuits.
saw it as Maryland.
I know that's how we've always said it, but I was corrected. It's pronounced
So like,
Maryland.
so
I'm
I was
pretty sure.
imagining like Mary's going around with her goose, laying.
laying the cookies. I think they're American anyway. I would assume as the names.
So they're definitely cookies then.
No, because
Yeah, they absolutely are.
No,
But James also says Oreos are biscuits.
Oh my god!
Oreos are biscuits. So you're saying that the American?
I would say Oreos are biscuits,
no,
but they're
stop.
Oreo
Stop.
cookies.
No, stop.
Oreo biscuit
no,
sounds wrong. to me.
Stop. You're saying the Americans call biscuits cookies. So you're saying
No, but they don't have biscuits in the sense that we do.
No, but you're saying they call them
Oh my
cookies.
god!
And you're saying the American company call them cookies. So of course they're going to be called cookies when they're from America. They're biscuits.
Yeah, but
No,
Maryland cookies. aren't.
under English tax law, they're biscuits. It's fucking
what
it.
are Oreos under tax?
They're
That's
biscuits.
what he just said. Those are biscuits. But what are Maryland cookies then? And
Biscuits. Like cookies are like a luxury
So
item. They're not biscuits.
They're Maryland cookie biscuits.
No, they're just cookies. Like the
no, they're
only-
called Maryland cookies.
but they're biscuits.
So they're Maryland cookie biscuits. Maryland cookies come under biscuits under the biscuit tax law.
Yes. There's only one thing that doesn't come in that tax law that's a biscuit, and that's a Jaffa cake, because it's a cake.
They're not biscuits though. They are.
They're cake,
They are cake.
but they're sold as biscuits.
No, because this is how you know the difference between a biscuit and a cake. A cake gets hard when it goes off. A biscuit goes soft when it goes
Cookies
off.
don't go soft; they go hard.
Cookies go soft.
They do not go soft. When you go to shops and get a bad cookie, it's a fucking rock solid. It's a fucking cake.
No.
I wouldn't doubt James's cookie knowledge, to be honest.
No, but I mean, if you get a Maryland cookie, that goes
Soft.
soft.
A cookie doesn't go soft.
No, but
So isn't
a Maryland cookie.
it's a biscuit. That's why it goes
Well,
soft.
so you're saying our cookies are cakes? This is fucked.
Yes. They're a luxury item. They're sold by the cakes.
Do Americans have cakes?
Of course they have cakes.
They have a different kind of cakes, though. They're not the same as like our cakes.
I'm pretty sure they're quite similar.
End of the day, cookies are cookies, and biscuits.
Well,
go
we
soft.
have no line between cookies and biscuits. It's still just completely fucked.
No, 'cause
And
you
with that, we're at the end of the show.
No, you proved
Okay.
it because you said biscuits go soft.
No, but
Cookies-
you just said that cookies are cakes.
cookies go hard like Jaffa cakes.
Like cakes.
Cookies are cakes.
That would also be an amazing name. Thanks for watching, everybody.